Good.
Okay, it is March 3rd, kind of going into spring, maybe. We'll see. It feels like spring here for sure. I hope it
Oh,
doesn't get super cold again. So, okay, I'll say a quick prayer. Lord, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you for all the ladies here and those that represent our unit. And I just thank you that Jody is getting better and better, and you're healing her, and her hand is getting better. And thank you that Meredith is feeling better. And just, I just lift up anyone in our unit that's having illness or issues. I know we can't always talk about all the things that are going on, but we know that you know all the things. And Lord, I just ask that you bless these ladies specifically and just guide us tonight as we learn new things and find out about new things and just be encouraged and inspired to work our businesses. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Man,
All right. Okay. Um, so I forgot to count up my sales. They weren't really good. I had some very good weeks and then last week wasn't great. So, but Jody, you know what your sales were, right?
I do.
Tell us what your sales were.
$715.90.
That
wow.
was
Right. Yeah,
all
I didn't even
reorders,
know
right?
that until I just like literally added, I was putting them in for the weekly accomplishment. Two of those were online shop my shop orders, and then the rest of them were like just PCP and
Wow.
So were the online shop orders, you think they were people you knew?
they were my custom, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they didn't check out as guests, they checked out as
Their
customers.
name. Yeah, which is always helpful.
Yeah, and
Did
each one of those was over 100. So it was, yeah, super nice.
Yay. That's
Congratulations.
exciting.
Thanks. I needed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Does anyone else know what they sold this week?
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Okay. Um, has anyone else had anything good happen this week you want to share with us?
mm-mm.
Something? No, nothing good. Hey,
No.
we're all here. We're all smiling.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
it's
come
good.
on.
It's good. Yeah, I
If
have
you
to
had
say
talked to me yesterday, I would have said, there's not a damn thing thinking.
every day is a new day, but you know, it is good to either start your day or end your day with gratitude because it just helps you think there are things to be thankful for, even when things aren't
Yeah,
going.
y'all look at my scar. Can you see it?
Not
Yeah.
really. It looks so good.
Oh,
Mary Kay Skincare.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good. So, okay, well, we have a lot of the things exciting happening in March, really. The company is doing a lot of exciting things. And, really, we always talk about this when we get to March that we're in the final four. And so it's hard to believe that we're in the final four, but it's not too late to, you know, do something great or do something great again or start some momentum or just, get some excitement around Mary Kay. And I'm trying not to get too bogged down into the changes, even though I'm going to tell you about more changes this evening. But you know what? It didn't surprise me because they've told us. They've told us. So I'm trying to just, think about all the positive things that are good. And there are a lot of things. And so I think we can share those and not get too bogged down in my shop and all of that. But you guys have probably seen already a lot of the things. Let me go ahead and share this. Well, yeah, let's talk about this. So for the month of March, um, where did it go? Okay, let's go here. For the month of March, it is a $10 e-start, which I posted several things on our Motions Bright Stars page. So you've probably already seen that. So they can start their business for $10. So, there's pros and cons where in the past, when we've had a $10, we get people on in and then they don't do anything. So my goal is if we get somebody on, for $10, we're going to try to get them started and going. I would start with people that maybe you've already layered, people you've already been talking to maybe a little bit, or maybe someone at some point said, I think I want to do that. And maybe it's time for a follow up. they can still add the $90 on and get the whole starter kit if they want, which that just makes it $100, which is what we used to have. So that will be going on for the whole month of March. And then there's several little, flyers here you could use, and it's okay to post it on, any of your social media things, or if you want to text it to someone. And then Thursday night is a sharing event. We have a sharing event every Thursday night in the month of March. And so you could always layer, start layering this week, so that you'll have time to have conversations with people. But I think it'll be really exciting on those sharing events because of the $10 starter kit. They also, on our websites, which I did not pull up my personal website, but if you go to your personal My Shop, and up at the top right-hand corner, there's a thing that says Be a Consultant. If you click on that and you scroll down, they have a new little 1-minute video, promo video. Now, you had like a 3-minute video that they had done, but they've done it's just like a 1-minute little promo video, and it's on our personal My Shops, but you also have the opportunity to share that video. So you could share that link, via text, or you could share it on Facebook or whatever. So that's a new little video that's out there. The company is really promoting global team building. And so they're saying that, if you personally add at least one new active team member, it's called the Power of One. They're adding all of these new people that come in, and they're going to pick the top 3 markets that have the most new people. So I guess we're North American, so I think they count Canada with us, but that's just kind of globally. They're kind of a little team competition. I don't know how many actual markets there are. I know we're in over 30 countries, but like they combine Canada and the United States. So I don't know what other places are combined, but that's kind of interesting. And so they'll be promoting that a little bit. But what's really exciting to me too is they're going to have double credit just until March 15th for Court of Personal Sales and Circle of Achievement. So Circle of Achievement affects whether we hit $300,000 or not, which we are on target for that. We did a little over 10,000 in February. So yay, you. A little over 10,000 is not bad. We're also on target for our car again. So we really do need to hit 10,000. To finish 300,000, we're going to have to do better March through June than we did in January and February. Slightly better. If we got some double credit in the first 15 days, that would be great. So it also helps you where you rank in the unit, based on how much you order. So what I'm doing, and I'm also going to give you guys an idea tonight of a challenge that you could do if you wanted to, that someone else came up with, because I'm not as creative as this, but it's actually pretty cute. And what I'm going to do after the meeting is I'm going to post it with all the scripts and all the pictures in our Botions Bright Stars page that you can use. But it's a promotion where you're selling toning lotion because, we're getting ready to be into spring. And if you sold, let me give you the numbers. And I've got like pictures that you can use if you wanted to text it out. Okay, so if you sell 10 toning lotions and then you upsell them to $50, because that's a $34 item. If you could upsell them to $50, that would be $500 in sales that you could get just in toning lotion. And you could just say you have a challenge to sell 10 toning lotions in the next 10 days. And even if you didn't upsell them, which you could use the Pink Perks flyer and get them on another product, you could upsell and say, okay, if you want the toning lotion, and I've got scripts for you guys. If you want to buy enough to sell, order $50 worth, then you can get something from our Pink Perks flyer for half off. And then you're also moving another product. So, and then you can just, give them a deadline. Say, I'm doing this over 48 hours, or I'm doing this over this week, or I'm doing this, whatever. So you could order all of them. Like, if you did it in a short time frame, you collected the money, then you could order all of it all at one time, which if you order by the 15th, it's going to count double. So let me just show you the little script here. So here's some scripts I'll post. But so it says, hey friend, okay, real talk, sleeveless tops, shorts, swimsuits, are your arms and legs ready? I'm in a challenge to sell 10 of the Time Wise targeted action toning lotions in the next, okay, she says 10 days. So firmer looking, smoother, more defined skin on arms and legs. Yes, please. Summer skin confidence starts now. Would you want to grab one today and help me hit my goal? And then I have pictures where you can show them. And I have one that even shows them like using the CC cream, if you used it in the CC cream. And then if they say yes, then try to do the upsell and show them the half off flyer. And then if they don't respond, it's up to you if you wanted to text them again, but there is some options for selling script number 2 and selling script number 3. That's just an idea. You don't have to do that idea if that does not float your boat. But if you're like, gosh, I needed an idea, then I think I haven't really promoted that product just a ton. And this is kind of the time to do it. And I'll post those scripts and all the pictures. There's a couple of before and after pictures with that product. And this is just the time of year to do that. So that would help you with your, if you sold 34 of them, that would help you get an active order of $225 at least, because you've sold over $300. And then it would give you double credit, and it would help our team have double credit for $300,000 club, because that is only good through the 15th. The Court of Selling double credit is only good through the 15th, and for the Circle of Achievement. They are also doing double credit for recruiting and for the Court of Sharing, and that actually goes until the end of the month. So the Court of Sharing is through March 31st. So what I'm going to do for a promotion, and my assistant doesn't have a flyer done yet because I just told her today, because I was trying to decide what to promote for the month of March. So what I decided to promote is I'm still doing the 350 wholesale, but you got to do it by the 15th. So everybody that does the 350 wholesale by midnight on the 15th. So, the selling the toning lotions could give you a boost. Then I'm going to do a drawing for 2 $50 Amazon cards, but the orders have to be in by the 15th. That also helps if you're trying to reach star or reach a higher level star or something. You're getting that order in by the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And then in addition, what I'm going to do is everybody that gets one new active team member this month, I'm going to promote giving you a virtual business card. I can do that for you for $25. So one person's going to get that. And it's kind of cool because then you can just text it to people, and it's got I need to work on mine. It's not as perfect yet. I got to get a new picture on there, but it's got the Skin Analyzer app. It connects them to Facebook, your email, your phone number, your website, your My Shop account, all of that on the virtual business card that you can text them if you want. So I'm going to promote one of those too for everybody that gets one active new team member this month. So that means they have to come in and get their order in all in the month of March. So that kind of pushes us to kind of get things done. So that's why I'm thinking I want to try to make a list of, well, no, I'm not going to try. I'm going to make a list of 10 people that I can invite to this Thursday night's thing. Cause I'm thinking if I invite 10, I might get 1 or 2 that watch. Same thing the next Thursday and the next Thursday. If I could get enough people to watch, maybe I could at least get more layering and get some new recruits this month. And, and I'd be happy, honestly, if I get a new recruit this month and I can get them going by next month, that's great. But if we get somebody in this month and they do their order, then your name goes in the drawing for that. So I'm going to have a little flyer for that, and she's going to create that, and we'll put that out there. Any questions about the double credit? Okay. the other thing I wanted to tell y'all, they also have a My Shop top 10 My Shop challenge. I think I posted this also on here. Let me see. It's a little denim jacket. Okay. So the top 10 independent beauty consultants and top 10 sales directors per seminar. So a total of 60 achievers who are active and achieve the highest retail sales through their online shop during the challenge can earn a fashionable Mary Kay branded denim jacket.
Ooh.
So that's kind of fun. So, and if, it depends, there's pros and cons. I mean, the My Shop depends on how your customers want to order. It sounds like Jody had 2 customers that wanted to do it that way. And so I've got some that do and some that don't, but, the My Mary Kay Facebook group that's on Facebook, I think you guys are all in that My Mary Kay. They are doing training on that My Mary Kay Facebook group, just in ways to showcase your My Shop to existing followers and new audiences. I also noticed on there, I was looking because, I'm not an expert. Here, let's just go there and I'll show you what they did. And I thought this was helpful. I thought, I guess I need to be paying attention to this a little bit more. But they were showing here how if you post on Instagram, right here, it shows you how to embed your My Shop link into your story. I've never actually done that. Jody probably has. But I have never embedded my My Shop link into a story. And so it just shows you some tips on how to do that. And so I think this My Mary Kay page, it does do some training. So it, just hop over there every so often. If you're on Facebook, you might as well be doing something productive, right? And I thought this was helpful. This was helpful to me because I forgot that I could do that on Instagram. And so they just kind of walk you through how to do that. And that's just on that My Mary Kay page. If you're not, I think you guys are all on here. If you're not, how you get on this page is under Mary Kay in Touch. You go to the digital zone and you scroll down and it says join My Mary Kay Facebook page, and you can join it. You can't just do it from Facebook. You have to do it from Mary Kay in Touch. But I think you guys are all on there. But just know that there's training on there for that. Okay. I can't remember if I told y'all, they're discontinuing the Great Start app, which I did try to get new consultants to use that app. I'm not sure how many people did, but it is already gone. It was gone on February 28th. So just so you know, if you have that Great Start app on your phone, you might just want to get rid of it because it's no longer a thing. And those of you that aren't registered for Career Conference, we were talking about this briefly before. It looks like there's enough space at all the career conferences that if you wanted to show up the day it starts, you can register then and attend. So that is still available. It looks like at most sites. I didn't look at the numbers today, but I don't think any of them completely sold out. So anyway, that I'm excited for Career Conference. So we'll see what happens with that. Don't forget about the Rise and Radiate challenges. I don't know if I probably am not talking about those enough. Let me go back here.
Hey, Angela.
Yes.
Is there a list of all of the apps that they've discontinued?
I don't know, but I bet if we go to social
That's
media,
all right. Don't worry
mobile
about
apps, if you go right here to business tools and mobile apps,
Okay.
it tells you which ones they have. So,
Oh, shoot. Okay.
so really all they have now is
Wow.
the event app, mobile learning app, the events app, Star Consultant Program app, and then interactive catalog, skin analyzer, Mirror Me. I think that's it.
Yeah, so don't have showcase anymore.
You
Okay.
know, I don't know. They don't list it here, do they?
Nope. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I don't want to forget about the Rise and Radiate challenges because there's two of them. There is the one that's specifically for you. So you have all the way till June to do this. So from January through June, there's 6 months there. You can be recognized if for at least 4 of those months you hit 600 wholesale. Jody and Laura have hit it 2 times already. Cheryl has hit it 1 time. Can't remember, Dawn, if you have. Need to look at my report.
I since January, definitely
Yeah.
not. No,
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
not since
Okay.
January.
So and there's still 4 more months. So if you do it March, April, May, and June, you still have 4. If you do 5, you get extra rewarded. And if you do all 6, then you get the quilted crossbody purse. So that is the Rise and Radiate. Plus, the other Rise and Radiate part is related to how many unit members we have. So I'm watching that close, and we're pretty much staying the same because we've gotten a few new, but we've also gotten a few that's fallen off, and then we've had some become active. I'm going to really push April through June because if they order in April, because if they order in April, then they'll be active all the way through end of June. So I'll really be working with the T6, all the Ts and the inactives those last 3 months, and we're going to see if we can get everybody active. Plus, those of you that have a team, it's great for you to have as many active as possible. So we can try to at least hit the 10%, but I'm thinking we could definitely hit the 20% or 30%. If we had everybody order in our unit, we would hit the 30%. But if we get some new people, if we focus on new, that's exciting as well. So, okay. Any questions about any of that? Okay. What do you got? I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you some secret product stuff because I just always tell y'all. But before I do that, is anyone excited about the toning lotion challenge? Do you think that's something that you would be interested in trying to do?
Yes.
Possibly. Okay. I will definitely post all of that in our group as soon as the meeting's over, and you can grab it all from our Facebook group. Okay. So we aren't getting new products until May. So we have all of March and all of April with what we have currently. And so there's not really going to be anything new till May because that's when the new summer book comes out. And we signed up for the last lookbook that was just mailed way back in December because they had us do it before. So our next PCP enrollment date, I don't think it's till April something. So we still have some time. So but that will be the sign up for the spring or for the summer book, which, we didn't have a lot of changes for the spring, but there are definitely more changes for the summer. So I'm going to show you pictures. Partly because I want you guys to be aware of what's happening so you can sell off what you've got. Or if you're like, oh, I need to know this because I need to stock up or whatever. So they're updating the Lash Love Fanorama. And so it's going to look a little bit, just slightly different. It's still hot pink. And it's Lash Love Fanorama Define Plus Lift. So it's the same triple zone brush featuring super soft silicone bristles, captures every lash, new and improved tube, packaging better aligns with other mascaras in our line. Mary Kay, Panthenol, Pro Complex, and Vitamin E help moisturize, strengthen, and condition lashes, and long-lasting corner-to-corner impact with no flaking, smearing, or smudging. And they will also have Section 2 wands, which I don't think they do right now. So that's something new. So that means our current Fanorama will go away when this starts on May 16th. This is the new foundation that I've told you about. This is what it looks like. So the same amount of ounces in this tube as our other tube. I think the tube is thinner, but it's longer. So 36 shades, buildable coverage, lightweight feel with medium to full, customizable coverage, all day wear, skin loving ingredients. So it still has the Time-Wise 3D complex, resveratrol, vitamin B3, and age defined peptide, and a skin tone mimicking formula available in matte and luminous finishes. So that's what that looks like. So I've been trying not to order foundations because I've always carried a lot, because I don't want anyone to be out of foundation. So I didn't order any at the end of the month because I feel like I still have foundation. So we'll see what happens, because I can't order even this stuff till the end of April. Then there's a new True Optimism cologne for men, a new scent for the man who just goes for it by taking on life at every sunrise. So it seems like to me it's kind of like it's 55. So I think it's a little bit, since it says it's eau de parfum, I think that means it's a little like the kind that stays longer, kind of like our one perfume that I can't think of the name of it at the moment. I'm losing it. But anyway, we haven't had a new cologne for a while, and they did take out True Original a while back and something else. So that's regular line. Then for the Pink Changing Lives, they're going to have these two blush sticks. And this says it's a special edition. So while supplies last, it's supposed to go through November. So April 26th, it says through November. So I'm not sure if that means it's not going to be available to order on, oh, well, that's before. Okay, April 26th would be before. So that's when I can order. And then you guys, if you do preferred customer program, you'll be able to order all this May 10th. If you don't, you'll be able to order it May 15th. And then they're going to change the little sponge that we currently have.
Wait, go back.
Okay.
I feel like you quickly were talking about this. It looks sort of like a lipstick, but it's a blush.
It's a blush. So it is, let me see, a blush stick. And $1 of every sale goes to the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. It says skin loving ingredients crafted with a blend of jojoba oil, coconut oil, and vitamin E. Versatile shades complement a range of skin tones and makeup looks, and perfect for purses, pockets, and everything in between. And it kind of has little hearts on it.
So one is, I can't read the writing, not
Yeah,
shy.
one is called Kind Spirit and the other one's called Spark Change. The Kind Spirit to me looks kind of neutrally light pink peach. The Spark Change definitely looks like a darker pink on here, like more like a hot pink. So darker.
They look interesting and fun.
Yeah. And then here's the new complexion sponge. So it kind of looks flat on this one side. You know how our current sponge is kind of like round all the way. So our current sponge will go away, and this is going to replace that. And so it's also regular line. So this is what's going away. And I have a picture, actually. Let me show you all the picture. Let me see here. The picture is easier to see. Okay, can y'all see that better? So the matte and luminous foundations are going away May 15th. The blending sponge, the Fanorama mascara, they are also getting rid of Lash Love mascara. And then Midnight Red lipstick, and they're getting rid of Pink Nude lip liner. And they just said the midnight red and the pink nude due to low sales, and same with Lash Love. And I think because, you know, they came out with Great Heights, they really expect Great Height people to go to Great Heights that were on Lash Love before. So this is really what's phasing out. But and so far there's been nothing that said they would phase it out before May 16th that they've run out. I don't know if people will go crazy over Lash Love mascara and, order it up, but maybe not. And they haven't said anything about current shades of foundation running out sooner or anything. So, now the other thing I wanted to tell
Wait,
y'all.
Wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh. Thought she was talking to me. Maybe
Yeah,
she
I
wasn't.
was. Now,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
unmuted now. Okay. I wanted to know about the new foundations. They're going to get rid of the other ones completely, and they're bringing out all the new foundations. Now, are they going to be, do you have any idea if they're going to be the same, a lot of the colors are the same, even though they're changing the numbers that they are?
Okay. The numbering system is going to be different.
Right.
It's going to be like Ivory 1, Ivory 2, Ivory 3, Ivory 4, Ivory 5.
Good.
I don't remember how many ivories there are. And they're actually adding some colors because they said they feel like our current line, there's some
Right.
holes in beige
Okay.
and bronze. But they're going to give us a chart that tells us, okay, if you wear
Right.
this
Conversion
color,
chart.
then this is a conversion chart. But there
Okay.
is nothing in the name or number that tells you the undertone. So they told us they would be providing us something that would tell us the undertone because it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
Right.
so there, and now we have something in the name that says warm, neutral, cool.
Right. I
That's
wish they
not
would've
going
done
to be in the new names.
that. Okay.
So they're going to give us documentation that kind of tells us that about each shade, and also what, if they wore this now, this is what they would wear. And the other good thing is, now there are a few colors you can only get in luminous or matte. Like I wear Ivory Warm 120 and I can only get that in luminous. So going forward, every color will be the same in both. And they also said
Good.
that they felt like there was times currently where the luminous and matte in the same color didn't come across the same color on someone. And
Right.
they said they will in the new, and that it
Okay.
will cover better and it will be less transfer resistant. So it won't come off on clothes as easy. So
Okay.
it has a lot of improvements.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
Yeah. So hopefully that will be, I mean, it's always a thing when you change. But the exciting thing to me is I'm going to get everybody in for a foundation match. I mean, it's a booking bonanza when you change foundations because you got to get everybody, in to try and make sure they're on the right color. And so that's always a good thing. That you can meet with all your customers and do all that. Another thing I wanted to tell you is the Miracle Set bag. The bag that the Miracle Set comes in now, they're going to take it away. You will still order the Miracle Set as a set. You still get the deal as a set. It's the same products, same formulas, same pricing. They're just taking the bag away because they want to save on plastic. So, and part of the reason they said is because 60% of consumers and 70% of Gen Z favor brands committed to sustainability. And they feel like the more we're not, adding plastic to the world, we are more sustainable. And that looks more, that's what people want. 60% of consumers and 70% of Gen Z. The other thing that's going to happen May 16th is some price changes. And there's a bunch of them. So let me share that. Let me see if this is page 1. I think this is page 2. It's really hard for y'all to read this because it's hard to read. But I will post it in our group, and I think it'll be easier for you to read. But like this is Lash Intensity Mascara, lip gloss, translucent powder, silky setting powder, hydrating lipstick, foundation, primer, finishing spray. Everything is mainly going up like $2. Looks like the finishing spray is going up $4. Beauty blotters, blemish control toner, oil-free eye makeup remover. It's going to be $22. The Go set is going up on the Miracle set. The targeted action toning lotion is going up. The boosters are going up to $40. The Voluform Go set, the Clear Proof Acne System is going up to $60. Serum C+E. Oh, the Voluform set is too, guys. Okay, I just saw that. It's going to be $230. The perfume, all the perfumes and colognes are going up a little bit. So kind of what this tells me, let me show you the other page, is that I would focus, if these are things I sell and here's page 1. If these are things I sell, then these are the things I would order in March and April before the price goes up May 16th, because you'll get it cheaper and then you can sell it at the new price if you still have it on your shelf. So the beauty tools, like the eyeliner brush, the petite palette, like these things that are 10 are going up to $12. And like the mask applicator will be $14. Blending brush, perfect palette's going to be $24. Mint, so then the body care, like Mint Bliss is going up to $14. The apple and almond and berry vanilla are going to be $20. 2-in-1 body wash and shave will be $20. Hydrating lotion will be $20. The white tea and citrus, like the body set, they're going up. And then on eyeshadow is going to be $10. Eyeliner is going to be $16. Trying to read this. It's hard for me to read, so I know y'all can't read it. Brow tint is going to be $16. Blush is going to be $16. Lip liner is going to be $16. Ultimate mascara is going to be $18. I think what's going to happen is lash intensity is going up to $20, and all the other mascaras are going to be $18. So, if some of this stuff is stuff you sell and you want to get it cheaper, then I would order it in March and April. But I'll post this also in our group so that you can see it, because that's quite a few things. The Miracle set is the same. And the new foundation will be $28 instead of what's currently $26. So Mary Kay skincare line's the same. Just the Clear Proof toner, it sounded like, so it makes the set higher because the toner is higher. And trying to think, that's a lot of things. So anyway, okay, so I just kind of wanted none of that all happens till May, but you can be strategic now about what you want to order based on what is going to change, what you want to if you need some of those things. So anyway, questions, thoughts? Nothing?
Everything else has gone up, I guess, so, all around.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Well,
and-
the good thing, okay, another good thing, this is a positive thing. The thing is that if you're trying to do a 225 wholesale order, or 450 retail, that's still the same. And some of the products are higher. So, these people that on our teams that have a hard time reaching that, it'll be a little easier to reach. I mean, that's the plus. Because I have some people that have a hard time with that if they're personal use, I would not, because I use so many products. Like
I do too.
I don't have any trouble, but there are some people that are like trying to find things to add because they're not using enough products or whatever, and they really want to get their order in. So it makes it a little easier for sure. So I don't know. Any other questions, thoughts?
No.
Dawn, you're really quiet.
I mean, I would just say I'm getting myself psyched in my brain to just, sell this stuff confidently. I mean, it's all pretty much $2 price changes with the exception of a few. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if customers, you know, I guess I feel like I'll just present it as obviously with all else that's, change prices in the world. We were going to have some price increases too, and a $2 price increase isn't that bad. Like I'm thinking of ways
Yeah.
to position it confidently.
Yeah.
If there's going to be any, comments from customers, or also get ahead of the curve to just like let them know, I found out that we were having some changes, and get some reactions from customers and ahead of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but
Yeah.
I want to take on a confident approach that it's not the worst thing in the world, that we've had some
No.
price increases and it's a couple dollars on most of our products.
Yeah. Most of these are things, some of them were things that I've kind of gotten confused. We've had some price increases over the last 5 years. Some of them are things that haven't been increased before, and some of them are. But I feel like when I compare our prices to other things on the market that's the same, we're still cheaper. So for the most part, I mean, I don't ever look at the prices at Walmart, but like our eyeliners and, lip liners and eyeshadows are not way more expensive than what you would buy at Walmart. So, and much better quality. And I feel like our competitors are premier brands and we are usually cheaper than them. Um, so I think we're still, good in terms of, you're right. It's like everything in the world. It's kind of gone up. So, okay. So, I will make sure I post that thing about the lotion, because if that floats your boat, I mean, that's something to work on right away. If that will help you get a $350 wholesale order in before, the 15th, and you can get into that drawing for the Amazon cards. And, so that's kind of exciting. We're just going to kind of push that up since that's when the double credit is. And so, and I'll be excited because I'll take all the double credit we can get for our $300,000. I would love to hit that again. I really thought we could possibly hit 350, which you never know, like with 4 months left. But I think with what we can do, if we stay focused, we definitely can hit 300,000 again as a unit. And so that's all of you guys. That's not just me. And we want to stay on target for car and all that great stuff, which we're doing fine with that. We just have to hit 10,000 a month for that. But I just want to keep us growing and, for us not to get stagnant in our own personal businesses and as a unit. So, okay, well, that's all I have. I mean, it's 6:47, so I don't want to keep y'all any longer. Any other questions or anything? Tomorrow night, if you want to get guests on, it's skincare with Janice Trude, and at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then remember, Thursday night is a sharing event. I honestly am not real familiar with that particular director that's going to be speaking this Thursday. Next Thursday is Brittany. She's a national sales director, kind of younger. She's one of Leah Carda's offsprings. So that I know her, but I don't know. Is it Brittany or is it? Can't think of her name. I can see her face. But anyway, so that'll be the next 2 Thursdays. If that's valuable to you, otherwise just talk to someone, just talk to them about what you love about Mary Kay and let hear them that way.
What time does it start?
8 p.m.
At
The ones on Wednesday and Thursday are always at 8 p.m.
Your
And
time?
Central Time.
Oh, it's Central Time. It's at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Okay.
Wednesdays and Thursdays are always at 8.
Okay.
And the Zoom ID is on the invitation that I have on our Boschans Bright Stars page. I also put the calendar and all of those in the featured section of the Boschans Bright Stars page. So
Okay.
they're all in there. So
Okie doke. Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. And next week we're going to go back to our book on the charge. So we'll do some head stuff next Tuesday for sure. And I will post that so you guys have all the scripts and the pictures for the toning lotion. And we'll go from there. All right. Thank y'all for being on and for your attentiveness. All right. Have a great evening.
You too.